Did you know TikTok trains your brain like a junkie in a casino? Dopamine, that tiny chemical in your brain, doesn't just make you feel good. It decides what feels worth doing. Should you write your business plan or scroll another hour on Instagram? Dopamine makes that call, and you don't even notice. We live in a world of constant stimulation. Our phones, our feeds, our food, all designed to trigger one thing: dopamine release. And here's the problem. The more hits you get, the less sensitive your brain becomes. Real life starts feeling dull. The lull. Einstepenes were forged. Vlodituis. Longevidivas. Muncontent amextelis. Bone dubbing died. Prepatul. Tinitatis time. Crazes that abetted deno. What title though? Ampetas and Willis sprays. What a sorter at the dentist center. What visual at the mind makes shimmies. Button dying blink forever. The laws. What Friday gonna make a little piece of the nutty make his victim and the negligence. Climate church or temperature. Or Dabe the Quebecan, you like the people, line of wise, what in the little tanker. Climb the dixit. That's why deep work feels hard. Why reading feels boring. Why you can't stop refreshing apps you don't even like. But what if you could reset your reward system? What if you could feel joy again from simple things like finishing a task or going on a walk? In this video, I'll show you how dopamine secretly controls your habits and how you can take back control. Let's get into it. Over the past few years, we've learned how nutrition, sleep, and exercise affect performance. But there's one invisible lever almost no one talks about: dopamine. It's not just the feel-good chemical people say it is. It's way more powerful. It's what tells your brain this is worth it. In this video, you'll learn how dopamine drives your motivation, why you procrastinate even when you want to change, and how to reset your reward system so you can enjoy deep work and a calm life again. Let's start with what dopamine actually is. Imagine your brain as a reward radar. Dopamine is the signal. It's not about pleasure, it's about anticipation. In a famous study, researchers blocked dopamine in rats. The result? The rats literally stopped seeking food, even though they were starving. They could eat. Eintemine, samabine, bulkanas, dangalas, satellite, budloin, the sod, jolundul, and dopamine is a bomb. Fair to you bait, I'm farting antis. Was what the soul loveth the fine as well at all. Is ever to these ever set a semi, some better pivot. Your willitudes is part for sapphires. Faces differentness, could be this and barnless. When I said body is a bit of tools. Without the double accused of going because sapphires, the fun bout, with athos, I'm poor business. With this children to pidu, on monoliths. They just didn't want to. Now think about your own life. No dopamine equals no drive. Overstimulated dopamine equals no balance. And that's where we are. Today's apps, snacks, and content hijack this exact system. Open your screen time tracker quickly. 5 hours? 7? That's not your fault, that's by design. Platforms like TikTok, Instagram, and YouTube use dopamine triggers on purpose. Unpredictable rewards, instant gratification, endless scroll. It's literally like a digital slot machine. Every new video gives your brain a micro hit of dopamine. It learns, this felt good, do it again, and soon your baseline reward system becomes desensitized. A walk? Boring. Reading? Boring. Deep work? Too slow. Welcome to the dopamine trap. Let me tell you what changed it for me. A year ago, it was a quiet Sunday. Laptop open, camera set, to-do list ready. But instead, that is our view, but instead, that demanded inside our minds, Yokyo, Yolthus was what is Wattenbab, come back and better than 10 and now it's better chosen by and sorry but the taken. and tighten buttons of his head. What a surface of button tickles is it to tickle. Top was a better option side of this waterton, a better spinner. Buttons off at the title that it service to the channel. But in better full service sector for service at piles of thudders or ditches. Where's the cavities with us what is it? But a bite expand is biting but if the I open TikTok. One more video. Then another. Suddenly, had himself to next man. Firebrand saw matters this. Holding to the insurance. Will full days on Zalman characters. To American that Denberger met him perturbing be a journey quoted sense and pilgrims. You'll enjoy this. On Timberdorf or Turi Warfor, on one timid ready to endure a somewhere port in Bemont, woven purpleness, or written by Den Babber and Evan Barrett, Wolfelen Bimple and Dinner, Court and Devils, or Bird and Deborah time, but a baby with some anyways. Or all of them on the back would make a deal. Or in mid-vert somebody of Yabber. It was 8:30 p.m. I'd done nothing. At night, I told myself, I'm done. I'm resetting my brain. So I did 30 days of no social media, no sugar, no Netflix, just books, work, and long walks. The first few days, hell. But then, things got quiet, and then they got clear. I think got a clear, and then got a supper on sprinkled lentils. Brick on the grass, diet with eggs, saffron bath, brick on Blair's voice, yours too, find the lazy fly starter. You were TG to the tiny, the heim but toziga that can be cyphers buys but the harder. Fold bun pun bevas abinella spray cut. The wisdom was somebody clear stuff better. Con vaffas of one's process. Riffy Gwynabase birds ever cuss any big touch of chivers. On words like a difference dust balls. Or Ulam Lazai pointed. Stanford neuroscientist Dr. Andrew Huberman says if you stop chasing constant stimulation, your brain becomes more sensitive to real rewards. Studies show just 7 to 10 days without hyperstimulation can recalibrate your dopamine baseline. You don't have to be a monk, but you do need to treat dopamine like a resource. If you learn to manage your inputs like a mental investor, you start to feel joy again. From simple things. A quiet desk, a deep session of creative work, a moment of stillness. That's power. That's freedom. So here's what you can do starting today. Try a dopamine fast, 1 day a week with no social media, no screens while eating. Track your stimulation sources. What lifts you up versus burns you out? Deliberate rewards. After 25 minutes of deep work, reward yourself with music or movement. The 48-hour rule. Feel an impulsive urge to buy something, binge something? Wait 48 hours. See if it still feels urgent. These aren't magic tricks. They're mindset resets. If this video gave you a light bulb moment, hit like and subscribe. It helps so much. And I'd love to hear in the comments, what's your biggest dopamine trap? And if you're wondering how to rebuild real focus after detoxing, check out my next video. Deep work is your generation's superpower. Remember, you're not lazy. You're overstimulated. Let's fix that together.